Okay, so we are going to go over making the next platform in your book for the playground design project. So just so you know, this is the platform I'm talking about, the tri-platform. So this platform looks different from the main platform because it's not a square. So I'm going to walk you through the steps of creating this platform. I want you to notice that the length of this is going to be 44 inches and the depth of this is 46 inches. We have lots of different things that we're going to go back and reference for distances. You can see here that this is a 6-inch measurement. This is a 7.75-inch measurement. We also have three holes that have a diameter of 4. It goes all the way through. And just like the main platform, these holes are 4 inches up and 4 inches over from the side. So what I'm going to ask that we do is we are going to watch this video and there's a few different ways. I'm gonna just, you can pause it and keep going, or you can watch it all the way through once and try it. This video is going to be posted on my webpage, so either if it's not working for you in class, if you are able to be in here on a different period, you can also watch it that way on your own time. Okay, so let's go to Autodesk Inventor. I'm just looking again. I'm going to start by making that 46-inch line and this 44-inch line. So I'm going to go up here and go back to my desktop and go into Inventor. Here is a fresh new part waiting for me to begin. Okay, so I'm going to start a two-dimensional sketch, and I'm going to choose this XZ plane. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. Looking at my drawing, I'm going to start by creating that 46-inch line, and then I'm going to be making a 44-inch line. So let's go up here to line. I'm going to start by making sure my line is perfectly vertical and then typing in 46 for inches. That's going to make my line nice and big. If I zoom out a little bit and I'm going to use my hand to come over here, zooming out still. Okay. You can see that the line is still connected on the end. I'm going to take advantage of that still being connected, make this perfectly perpendicular line. So now the line is vertical. This one's going to be 44 inches. Okay, so I'm now going to notice that this is still attached. I'm not sure if I really want it to be attached, so I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to look at my picture. My picture says I have a 6-inch downward line. So when I go back here to my part, I'm glad this is still attached because this is going to be a 6-inch downward line, making sure that it's perfectly vertical. Now I'm going to hit escape to get out of line. Okay, so lots of stuff have happened. We've made this 46-inch line. We've made this 44-inch connected line. We've made this 6-inch line. Down here is a 7.75-inch line that I want to make. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit line. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to make sure that these are connected. Do you see the green dot where my mouse is? That means that if I create a line starting here, it's going to be connected to the other lines, which is what I want. Because if it's not connected, it won't extrude correctly, and we will just have to start over, and that's a big pain in the butt. So I'm going to click once, and I'm going to go, I'm not clicking and dragging, I just clicked it once real quick. I'm going to type in 7.75. I'm making sure that this line is perfectly horizontal. Looking up here, see, over, down, 7.75. The last thing I need to do is connect the end point of this line to the end point of that line. And so here I go back. I'm going to select line. I'm going to go up here. There's a green dot. One click. Go down here. There's a green dot. One click. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to hit the home button. there so far is my tri-platform. I'm going to have to extrude this. I don't even know how much by. Let's look here. This says, oh, it's 3 inches thick. Not a surprise. So I'm going up here and I'm going to hit extrude. I'm hitting up. I'm going to type 3. There's my 3-inch thick tri-platform. The last part of this is going to be make the holes, which is very similar to making the holes yesterday in your main platform. So what I want to do is I just want to double check this. Yes, yes, yes. All 3 of these holes are 4 by 4 from the top and the side, and they're 4-inch in diameter. So we're doing this using the same method that we used yesterday. Starting a 2-dimensional sketch, going to my tri-platform. When I hit 2-dimensional sketch, of course, things moved out of the way a little bit. I don't know if I like how this is oriented, even though I can look at my picture and see for myself. It doesn't exactly look like my drawing. I could change how this looks by hitting that arrow to the right up here in the corner so that this is oriented just like my picture is oriented. But if not, you don't have to do that. You can still make your points as long as you know where they belong. I'm clicking on point, clicking over here. I'm going to hit escape because using dimensioning is how I am going to make sure that this is 4 inches from the side. Using dimensioning again, I'm going to make sure that this is 4 inches from the top. Remember, when you dimension, click once, click once, click once. You have to click 3 times to make sure that that is got the correct dimension. You don't click and hold. You just click. Okay, so there's my first point. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Remember that if I use that invisible, well, it's not very invisible, the dotted line that tells me that I'm at least 4 inches from the top, I'm just going to use dimensioning to make sure I'm 4 inches from the side. There's my 4. And then I'm making one more point down here using the dotted line. Make sure I'm 4 inches from the side. I'm going to use dimensioning to make sure I'm 4 inches from the bottom. Okay, there's my 3 holes. Finish my sketch. I'm going to click hole. I am going to make sure my hole has a 4-inch diameter. Hopefully this happens. If it doesn't happen, you can click on these and usually that makes the hole appear. Hopefully that happens for you. I'm going to hit OK. My tri-platform is done. I'm going to change the color of it and I'm going to save this in my file as tri-platform and make sure it's a nice vibrant color. I don't know if I'm picking a vibrant color or not. Ooh, steel is kind of vibrant. Or not. Oh, yeah, purple. Likey. Okay, so I'm going to save that. If you were lucky enough to get this done, if you were lucky enough to keep an open mind and try it rather than give up immediately and say, I don't know how to do this, then you can go on to the bars. And when I say bars, let me show you what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm going to need to go to my desktop here. Right here. You have a file in, or not bars, they're called pulls. You have a file in there that looks like this, has 4 different pulls. You have to save these, you have to make these each as their own part. So this is 4 different parts. One pull is 4 inches in diameter. You start with a circle and then you extrude by 96. You have to save these as 4 different pulls. Do not make all of these in one file because it won't work. You have to make one file for main pull, one for long pull, one for short pull, one for monkey pull. If you are not there yet and you're still doing tri-platform, go back, watch the video, pause it, whatever you need to do, get help with each other. Do not sit there and do nothing because you don't know what you're doing. Learning Autodesk is learning how to figure things out. So if you don't think you're doing it right, start over. If you still don't think you're doing it right, start over again. Do not have someone come over and do it for you. You can ask someone for help or advice, but do not do nothing. This is the end of this video. I hope you guys are having a successful day. I can't wait to hear about it tomorrow. Thank you very much.